Welcome back to Hell's Kitchen, where our 8 remaining chefs are, I'm told, cooking with gas, in both senses. Gordon, of course, can still occasionally be heard above the fray, but there's a slightly more upbeat tone just at the moment, almost musical. Last night, of course, was a very different story, especially for Belinda. Hell's Kitchen was getting to her in a major way. 1 minute ravioli, the next risotto, the next ravioli again, because the first one had split. And prepare yourself for another sighting of Nice Cuddly Gordon.
It drops big time. But then I don't know if you noticed then, this is really God's honest truth, and don't take this personally, but the whole fucking kitchen shut down then.
I know.
You know, the whole fucking thing switched off, and that was it. Bang. Here we go.
I would have been fine, but I got kind of, I lost it. I'm sorry, you know?
But we couldn't do anything, darling.
I know.
You know, we were just like, fucking hell, T-junction here. And we couldn't send the main courses because there was 8 tables, had no starters, so I was over a barrel, darling.
I know.
A big fucking barrel. Okay?
I know.
Spend some time, bit of fresh air. Let's sit out here, get yourself a cigarette or just chill for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
As Belinda sobbed her heart out in the ladies, next door in the storeroom, Angela was trying to keep Dwayne's spirits up.
I don't want to...
Dwayne, you're doing fine. Come here, you. Come on, we're going to finish the ordering. Stand up, big man. We're going to finish the ordering and we're going to get out of here. You're going to have a good night's sleep and you come in tomorrow morning, give me a big hug, sloppy kiss without the tongue, and you're going to be fine, all right?
Did I hear that?
You did indeed, but it's fine. Where's the other one?
Edwina.
Yes.
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
Do you really think we're going to get all the main courses on?
Yeah, look, think about it. For night 1, we did what? 20 main courses. Last night, we probably went up to 30. Tonight, we've probably done maybe 40, 20 each, you know. You've got to feel it's got better.
It felt, you know, it did actually feel at the beginning. I was actually thinking, this is feeling all right.
You know, believe me, I still have bad services like this. I cannot get it through to you. It still happens to the most professional. What you do, you've got to be admired. It's admirable what you're doing. It's not something... Just said to Dwayne, I could not suddenly go and decide I'm going to run 100 metres in 10 seconds, allegedly. We'll give him 1 or 2 seconds either side, okay? And not do it without months and months and months of training. So just got to come back fighting, yeah?
We will.
Yeah? Right, good night. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Angela.
I love the fact that Angela thinks it would take her months to run the 100 metres in 10 seconds. Just being modest, I think. So, Belinda was back on her feet, but Angela's words had done nothing to comfort Dwayne, because for Dwayne, the Hell's Kitchen dream was in danger of going up in smoke.
When are you going home, Dwayne?
Tomorrow.
Someone seriously needs to speak to Dwayne. We need to kill him. He's going home. He's seriously going home.
No, leave.
I don't want him to go home now.
He's all right for a minute.
He's okay. He just doesn't want to talk.
Oh, so you want to talk to him?
Not right now. I'm just...
He's had enough.
Oh, my gosh.
It's hard, isn't it?
Oh, it's too much for me, man.
Hello?
It's too much.
So hard. Come on, mate. Don't go home. Don't go home.
Again, I can't stick it out, man. Oh, my body is...
You might regret it when you leave.
I probably will be better if I go home. If I could go home and come back, I'll be cool. I don't
No, you'll probably regret it, though. You won't go on your back, will you, if you leave?
No.
I'm chill, man.
Yep, that's how we went to bed, and this morning Dwayne was still, frankly, none the happier. His mood, already bleak the night before, had taken on an altogether darker hue. Now, as you probably know, Dwayne arrived here just months after being banned from athletics for 2 years after failing a drugs test. He'd hoped that Hell's Kitchen would lift his spirits. Pretty optimistic prospect, I guess. But obviously this wasn't how things were turning out.
Dwayne. You're not going, are you? Dwayne, come on.
Let him.
Are you all right? No, he's not going.
I can't believe he's going home.
Morning, guys. Morning, Chef. How are we?
We've got a bit. I don't know. We've got a bit. So I don't know if Dwayne's coming down, Chef.
Say that again, sir?
I don't know if Dwayne's coming down, Chef.
Ready?
I don't know.
Well, we do know Dwayne's not coming down.
He's going home.
No, at the moment he ain't.
He ain't.
We're trying.
Yeah. And he's throwing the towel in?
I don't know. If you want, you can give me. I'll try and get him.
Well, I mean, he's.
We had to get down to
tell us
roll
exactly
call.
what's going on.
I'd rather him not. I'd rather be given the chance to go and get him in because we need him.
Can you go and tell him that, please?
Yeah, how long have I got?
Yeah, 5 minutes. And then at least come down and talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, get him down. Yeah.
Please. Please come down, please.
Don't stop trying to convince me. I can't.
Dwayne, look at me.
No,
Look at me,
no,
Dwayne,
no.
you're strong in this, man. What have you been through?
You know what it is? I'm coming up with mixed emotions, and my mind's just telling me I can't cope with this. It's not making me happy.
Are you sure about this? Yeah?
All night I slept.
Part of us feel the same, but at least listen to what he has to say if he does convince you. At least listen, yeah?
Morning, Dwayne. How are you, big boy?
I'm finished.
Finished?
Not because of you, not because of the kitchen. I've just got a lot on my head.
I'm really surprised at that.
I can't.
The fascinating thing about this, having spent the last 4 days with these guys, setting your emotions aside, what about your teammates?
I know, I'm trying.
And you're a man that's been involved with the team in a big way.
I'm trying.
Well, mate, I think you should get changed and try again.
I can't, Gordon. I want to go into a kitchen with one
Why
focus
not?
on my team, and I've got too much going on in my head, and this is just making me feel just as bad, if not worse.
It's making me feel worse.
It's just bringing all my emotions.
Doing things right. Sorry, mate, I mean, I've got to tell you the truth from inside. Because if you had a shit night last night, and you completely sent the dining room down, then I could turn around and start to compromise with you. Well, you had a fucking good night last night, and I think it's wrong to let yourself down first and your team by throwing the towel in.
I'm not letting myself down. I'm already down. I was hoping to come here to try and pick myself up, and it ain't
You've done
doing
it.
that.
You've done it.
Dwayne, if you go home, you're not going to get anywhere different.
Matt, you tell him. You have a word in there. Because the first thing you said is that we so not want to lose him. And 5 minutes ago, when you were standing upstairs, Dwayne, you should have heard what these guys were saying about you.
He knows how we feel.
Quite staggering.
We don't want you to leave, mate.
Why do that?
I think he's having a hard time, Chef.
What a shame.
Can't do it. It's making me feel ill, not happy. I could understand if I was messing up in the kitchen or upsetting Gordon or whatever, the team, but it's not even that. I think it's just my own baggage. Everything's just finally hit home. I have no confidence. Even though I may be smiling and, you know, that's only a brave smile I'm putting on, but inside I'm not feeling happy. I'm not comfortable. I'm not feeling good about anything, you know, because everything I've had or everything I've worked for has been taken away.
Blue team, what are we going to do? One down. Matt, tell me what you're thinking.
Just that it's a bit intense up there.
It's a shame.
It's a bit intense up there because he's a strong guy.
And Jen?
Yeah. Are the red team allowed to hug the blue team? Oh, come on, chicken. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going back to standing.
He was really pulling through. To see him that way, kicks your ass.
He was so good.
He was good.
And he got it right, and that's what
good.
I'm struggling to come to terms with. And on the back of these upset before he came in here, you'd think you'd use this as a mission to put things straight in his life. And I said to you guys 3 weeks ago, this is an emotional roller coaster. I think you're now coming to terms with what I said.
What people might understand is that he, you know, when you get, it's strange how bonded you feel to these people and how well you want them to do. It's not about winning, it really isn't. It's just trying to get through it and be proud of yourself. And Dwayne, out of all of us, I would say, really wants to be proud of himself. And maybe people watching don't realise that there is a real bond between us already, as mad as that may sound.
Look at this man, 2 nights ago. Why did he go to hell and back? He came back strong.
Is it sad?
You know.
Let's just call it half an hour, tea break, upstairs, spend some time together, and I'll see you guys.
Oh, come on, let's go. Come on. God.
Right. Fucking hell. Oh, me.
Shame indeed. Well, join us in a moment to find out how the events of the morning continued to surprise. Back in a minute. Still to come, Dwayne's down and out.
It's hell, man, in that kitchen. And it lives up to its name, as I said. It's hell's bloody kitchen, mate, and they can keep it.
You got to know, none of us think any less of you.
And he's not the only one.
I just can't do it. I can't hack it.
Welcome back to Hell's Kitchen. So Dwayne was determined to go, but before he could leave, there was just time for a final heart-to-heart with the man who'd been his boss for 4 days.
Dwayne? Dwayne? Dwayne?
Where is he? Where's Dwayne?
He's not here.
And where's Tommy?
I think he's gone.
Been through a lot, and I've kept everything quiet for so long.
Yeah.
And then coming in here has just made him just...
Yeah, you've had a lot to stomach, you know it.
You know, I've just been through too much. And coming in here just brought it all on. Just brought it all on. I've never quit on anything. And this is the lowest I've ever been in my life. The lowest. I don't cry, I don't get sad. I just tell myself I'm all right. That's what I always have done, and I've always been that way. But here,
You're doing a fucking good job, and that's what I can't accept from someone with your determination, mate.
I'm weak.
Oh, you fuck weak.
I'm weak, man.
You're built like a fucking ox. I'm sorry.
I think it takes probably more courage to stand up and go, I'm fucking leaving, than it does to stay. I mean, we're probably more bunch of pussies than he is.
Me going, I've gone, oh, okay, then I'll come back.
Yeah, me too. I would have sort of folded, but he, you know, and I think, well, you've made your mind up. Good for you. You tried your fucking hardest.
Do you know what he said to me in the bedroom? He said, this is just not making me happy.
If I was more settled, then I'd be happier. I'm not settled, I'm not happy, period. I have nothing. Everything I've worked for has just been taken away.
But you're doing well. So you don't quit when the running's good. Hey, you don't fucking quit when the running's fucking good, big boy. You can't, mate.
I can't do no more, man. I can't do no more. I can't do no more, boy.
Okay? Come here. Fucking hell. Go on. Upstairs.
All right, mate.
Yeah, it is.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey! Oh,
Dwayne Chambers.
Oh, Dwayne. Good guy.
Good guy. Happy to see you.
I can't.
You got to know, none of us think any less of you.
No, that's what I just said to him. No, but it's okay. I'm just cute.
Now, amidst the chaos of Dwayne's departure, another of our celebrities had disappeared into the ether. King of Shades Tommy Vance apparently had only been looking for somewhere to kip. And such was the impact that he'd made on the other celebrities that it took some time before anyone noticed he wasn't there. Rock off, Tommy.
It's Tommy here. And he's still in bed. You know something? I'm mad. He goes, well, I'm exhausted. I said, well, we are too. And he goes, well, good luck to you.
Tom, is your mind made up about not coming down with us today?
She's just going to fuck us up, is the thing.
I physically just can't do it.
You'll have to come down and tell Gordon, because
Gordon has to come up and tell me. Who's Gordon? Gordon's a cook.
No, I know he's a good cook, but...
I'm a good DJ.
It's been a long time since that guy's done a full day's work and been living in a bubble. And sadly, I've just burst it.
I'm just not up to working, 18 hours a day or whatever, you know? Too tired to function.
Well, you're honest, that's the most important.
I don't feel in the least bit bad about my decision. In fact, I'd rather pat myself on the back for taking what I think is a damn good decision in difficult circumstances.
So that was Tommy, gone as well as forgotten. But what of Dwayne? Unlike Tommy, he'd given it his all. But in the end, Hell's Kitchen had beaten him.
As the saying goes, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. It's too much heat in there for me. It's tough, you know. In the mornings, obviously you're getting up at 8. That's hard. The first few hours, you're just adjusting. But you've got to go through all the prep.
Go you. 10 seconds, my arse. It took you 10 hours to run 100 metres.
That was my heyday.
And after 3 days, you're meant to remember some of it. We didn't remember nothing.
I can't do this, I can't. Because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Wait, the lamb garnish!
What is that?
Just running in circles all day, every day. I've never ever worked in my life. And that was the closest to reality of work I've ever experienced in my life. I have utmost respect for chefs. Going into any restaurant I go into now, I'm never ever passing back the food because I know how much time and effort it goes into it. And it's tough, man. It's hot. It's stressful. There's a lot of verbal.
You get more frogs later than that?
No, I can't find them. I don't know where the hell they are.
I never understood how much preparation we had to go into just making a little sauce that goes on a little bit of chicken. There's so much ingredients that had to be prepared and had to be simmered on fire for 3 or 4 hours, constantly looking at it, constantly running here, constantly going to the fridge and finding all these dodgy vegetables. I don't have a clue what they are, and Angela's shouting at me, and I'm just like...
Sort your section out, guys, yeah? Dwayne, don't start, yeah? I'm not starting. I said to you earlier on, get everything ready, yeah? It's just a fucking... Put everything near you. There.
It's an experience I'll never forget. I met some great people, worked along with some great people. Gordon's a good man, he's honest, he's straight. He's got high expectations of us, he has expectations of himself.
Right, where is Dwayne?
Let's go, you.
I'm coming on, chef.
These are just the starters, yeah? We haven't got any main courses out yet, Dwayne, and this is fucking painful.
We may have taken it to heart because I've never been spoken to like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even serve that to my fucking dog. So get it in the bin and give me something.
This is how he has to be in order to get the job done, hence why he has 3 Michelin stars and hence why he's recognised as the level he's at.
Nothing's personal. No. You know that? And sometimes you tend to think that I'm having a go at you because I want to pick... What the fuck do I want to pick on you for?
All right, chef.
Hey, well done with the fish, huh?
Thank you.
I am glad I actually done it. I would like to have lasted the 2 weeks to actually say, yes, I was under the instruction of Gordon Ramsay, and I lasted. But for me, it was just too much. Trying to put aside all my emotional feelings, and that kitchen brought out all my emotional feelings. And as tough as I've tried to be in all this year, I just could not do it no more. It's hell, man, in that kitchen. And it lives up to its name, as I said, it's hell's bloody kitchen, mate, and they can keep it. I've got my freedom, I can go home and chill now, and watch them suckers on TV getting blasted. I ain't doing that crap no more.
So Dwayne's gone, but life goes on at Hell's Kitchen. And let's have a look at the blue team to see how they're coping tonight. That's James and Matt. They're doing very well. Apparently they've had a fantastic night. They've managed to prepare some food, apparently, for people to eat, which is a first. So it's good to see them in good spirits. That's a knob of butter. Not sure whose knob. Right, well, life goes on in the kitchen and here in the restaurant, obviously, which is packed not only with celebrities but also Vic Reeves. Vic, can I have a quick word? Have you had anything to eat yet?
Yes.
What did you have?
I had the soup with the frog's legs.
Can you recommend it?
It was very good, absolutely very.
Is that
very
what you
good.
wanted? Didn't you ask Gordon for something else?
I asked for 2 fried eggs on a china plate.
Right.
And he took umbrage.
Why was that, do you think?
Well, I don't really know, because, you know, I think if you go into a restaurant and you...
should be able to order what you want.
You know, I thought it was quite a simple thing.
Yeah. What made you suddenly ask for 2 eggs? You didn't like anything on the menu?
All day long I've been thinking egg and chips, that's what I really fancy. And when I go home at night...
Right.
If I want egg and chips, I'll have egg and chips. And
Yes.
guess I'll have egg and chips.
There are cheaper ways of having egg and chips than coming to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, to be honest.
So I thought if I went to the Ivy or, you know, somewhere like that, if I asked for egg and chips, I'd get it.
You had to slum it with soup and frog's legs.
I had the soup and I
Thank you.
liked it. I liked it very much.
Good, I'll pass it on to Gordon. Thank you for coming and enjoy the rest of your meal. Well, we're just about out of time now, so 2 have gone, Dwayne and Tommy, but 8 remain, and they're more determined than ever that Hell's Kitchen will not be the cause of Ramsay's ruination. We're back tomorrow at 9 p.m. on ITV1 with all the big stories from the rest of today. Turn over to ITV2 at 11:30 for live streaming, but from us, it's thanks for watching and a very good night. Good night.
Well, what a night. Continuing coverage from Hell's Kitchen happening right now over on ITV2.